look at that truck, it's doing 120 kilometers an hour. Hello and welcome to our gaming series. Today I'm going to be doing a game review of Truck Driver from an Xbox perspective. I know this game has been getting harsh criticism and being compared to Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator. However, on Xbox, this is the only trucking game right now still. Soon we're supposed to get on the road, which I'm totally looking forward to. But as of right now, this is the only trucking game on Xbox available. There's been quite a few updates to the game, as well as free DLC. So the game it looks very different than what it was at the beginning. Okay, nice job here on hooking up the trailer. And yes, the traffic is totally different. We do have many new types of vehicles on the road right now, which we will see during this video. There are tow trucks, there are cube vans, there are buses, and this was one of the complaints before, that there were no too many different types of vehicles. And of course, one of the complaints was that Truck Driver, well, the truck is the only truck in the game, the truck you drive. That's still the case, but the game has come a long way. And also the way the AI behaves is very different than what it was at the very beginning. So we're picking this up right now from this construction yard, and we are going to be taking it to I believe it's this one is going to Midham, back to where the original office and the original garage is. Horn sounds good. So the truck that I'm driving right now is my favorite truck. I drive it a lot, even like after I've completed all the missions. I still enjoy driving it. This is the easiest truck to handle. It's got pretty good stopping distance. I think it's even like too good. It's unrealistically good. But yeah, I really enjoy this truck. Now the trucks in the game, they're not real brands, I guess, but they're loosely based on real life trucks. So this one is the Jaunt Dev series. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but it's loosely based on Scania, and it is pretty quick. It can do 120 without a trailer. With a trailer, it can do 110. It's got great handling, the most realistic handling of all trucks in the game, I guess. Comparable to O-Motion, I guess. The O-Motion is the truck that you get at the beginning of the game. Oh, here we go. This is a cube van. So the O-Motion is loosely based on Mercedes-Benz Actros, and that one is a little slow at the very beginning. It's got longer stopping distance, but you can update the engine, and it's not bad at all. The next truck that unlocks as you play the game is the Quest truck, and the 4-axle Quest truck is the fastest one in the game. You can easily do 120 with a trailer attached. So this one is based on Volvo. However, that truck is really difficult to control. You would constantly be running off the road and hitting cars and other things. Oh, what is that? Oh, this is a tow truck or something? So, interesting. Not even sure if that's a tow truck or if that was a tow truck or it's one of those trucks that would pick up your car if you park somewhere where you're not supposed to. One of the things I still don't like about this game and about the traffic here is the single carriage roads. Now, in the city, I kind of understand why they put it to 30 kilometers an hour, because it would be very hard to make turns or go to intersections with a truck if they were going faster. But I don't understand why outside of towns the speed limit is still 50 and some cars go even 40. Now what is good about the traffic is that cars go at different speeds. Some of them go 60 kilometers an hour, some of them go 50, some of them 40, even 35. I've seen cars going in yeah, I had to turn on my lights here. 35 in a 50 zone. The only problem is that the faster moving cars, they catch up with the slower car and they don't pass it. And then you get lots of traffic. But again, like, the speed limit is way too low. Like usually most countries on a road like this one, you would have a speed limit from 80 to 100. General speed limit, like you can have certain sections with lower speed limits, but general would be from 80 to 100. The only country I've seen with lower speed limits, like the Philippines, had 60. But even there, if it is an open road, like cars would go 80 kilometers an hour. This is like really slow here, and look at how I'm passing those guys. And I'm not even going that fast. I'm going 70 kilometers an hour. As a truck driver, I shouldn't be worrying about passing cars. I think I should be worrying about cars passing me. So, yeah, only this part I don't like. On the other hand, they've done really good job with the traffic on a freeway, but we'll talk about that a little later. So yeah, the acceleration of this truck is a little bit unrealistic, and I guess this kind of applies for all the trucks. Now some of them are really slow though. They can, but yeah, they have like slower acceleration, but they can't even like go more than 80-90 kilometers an hour. So that's another thing. So there's a camera here, so I have to slow down for that. And now we're almost arriving at Midham. So here's another one of those tow trucks, or whatever that is. I'm not sure if it is meant to be a tow truck or one of those trucks that, again, pick up your car when you parked the place where you're not supposed to. Let's go drop off this this load, and then we're gonna test drive just a couple of trucks just to show you how like what I mean when I say they're really slow. So here are the trucks. So this is the Scania, and I've painted it red. Red is my favorite color. So this is the O-Motion is the truck you start with. You drive it and then start making money. Now this is the Quest truck. Then you can buy new trucks. The Quest truck is based on Volvo. Now this one is a little bit slower. The 4-axle one is the fastest one in the game, but again, it is really hard to control. it is a pain in the butt because you're running off the road all the time. This one is based on DAF, the Venture truck, and it is extremely slow. We're gonna test drive it here in a second, and you will see. So this is the one that we're actually going to test drive. Um, I've driven it. It's horrible. Does like 40 kilometers an hour with 40, 50 with a trailer. And this truck here is based on MAN. We're gonna test drive that as well. So here's the Scania. The Scania again is, in my view, well, this one, the 3-axle one, is the best truck in the game. But let us test drive the DAF. So this is the Venture truck. It looks okay so far. It's not too bad. I really like the sound of the engine on this truck though. It is slow and horrible to drive, but the sound of the engine is awesome. The sign on the right hand side coming up here, the little circle, is actually saying you're not supposed to, trucks are not supposed to pass cars. And those signs are all over the game. I guess we're not supposed to pass. As you can see here, the truck can't even make 80 kilometers an hour. With the Scania here, I have no problems reaching 120. So let's move on to the next truck. So this is the tour truck, the one that is based on MAN. Again, in both of those cases, the previous Venture truck and this one, we're driving them without a trailer. Now, the game will make them a little bit slower when you attach a trailer. They do go faster if there is no load attached. And yeah, people are still cutting you off. That was a problem even before. Oh, what is that? Look, this is a huge tractor. Wow, they've done really good with this game. I really like how it's turning. I mean, it's way better than before in our cube band. And yeah, let's see how this truck does when we go on the divided highway. This one doing a little bit better already. Looks like, yep, we're over 80 kilometers an hour. 80, 86 we managed to reach. But again, this is an empty truck with a trailer here. We'll probably be doing 60, if not even slower than that. It is a real pain to drive those trucks with a trailer, and that's why I've basically abandoned them. Possibly they'll get faster if you buy a bigger engine, but you have to drive them for a while before the engine unlocks. So, oh, look at the view here. So we're back in the Scania. This is the view from the garage. It is a really nice view. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to Pine Creek. So there is a little bit of highway driving here as well. So you can see how that is different than from what it used to be before. And also we're taking it for a spin here, the exact same place where we took the Venture and tour trucks for a spin, so you can really compare the two. Oh, a bus! Look at the bus. Oh. And this is a little weird. Why does the bus have doors on the left side? Anyways, so here we are. And you will see that this truck has no problems here doing 120. Oh well, where the other two trucks really struggled. I did have to take a nap before before this, as you can probably see on the left bottom. I needed to sleep in the game. And again here, very quickly, the truck can go up to 120. It is really fast without the trailer. I have to slow down here because there is a camera. So those cameras, they charge you pretty good. If I fly by this at 120 kilometers an hour, it's something like 800 euros or something like that, or 950. It's almost as much as you get paid for each run. So you do have to slow down. So here we are entering the freeway, motorway, whatever you want to call it, expressway. Speed limit here is 120, and the truck can hold on to that. Well, what I like about traffic on this freeway is that cars are moving at different speeds. At the very beginning they were all moving at the same speed, but now they're different. Even when you're doing 120, there will be cars passing you, so there are people speeding, doing like 140. They're changing lanes, so they will cut you off. They will not run into you. There was a period of time when there were the other traffic, AI traffic, used to run into the truck, like change lanes right when you're next to them. You don't do that anymore. But it is very realistic right now. I think the highway traffic and driving on the highway in this game is very realistic the way it is right now. So we're going to Pine Creek right now. We'll pick up a load from there. So let me know what you want to do. I'm like really kind of starting with my YouTube channel right now. Let me know what you want to see. Now, it will be, I know that it will be a very channel with very diverse option. My wife is doing cooking stuff on it. We're putting up our traveling. There will be some hikes, mountain hikes. But in terms of gaming, let me know what you want to see on there. I will be putting up a video pretty soon about Bus Simulator. But let me know what you want to do with the truck driver. I really like what I'm seeing right now with the new update. I am thinking about starting from scratch and doing all the missions again. Let me know if you would like to see that. Or let me know in comments what you want to see. And please like and subscribe, it will be greatly appreciated. Now let's go in here and see. Like, I sometimes go inside to see what's in this warehouse, whatever. It looks pretty cool, and the view at the end is really nice as well. Even the pictures of the people have changed. This looks very different than before. But here we go. Let's hook up the trailer and get going. So this is one thing I don't like about this game. So that this is an empty trailer, which is okay. I guess sometimes empty trailers have to be taken to different place. But for the truck, it will make no difference if the trailer is empty or not. It will still go with the same speed. Yes, there is a difference with whether you do have a trailer attached or not. But you would think that an empty trailer would not weigh you down as much as a full one. I would like to see a little bit of a difference there. So we're now going to Osterhaven, or I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but it's something like that. We'll see how this truck drives on the freeway with a trailer. And again, it doesn't matter if the trailer is loaded or not, it's still the same thing. So here's the bus again. This door on the left hand side passenger door doesn't make much sense. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I'm really happy to see buses in this game. There were bus stops before and no buses to be seen anywhere. We finally have buses. Oh, there's another cube van, and another one. This is really cool. And yes, the truck begins to struggle a little bit over 100, but as you can see, it has no problems going even over 110 with the trailer. If it's a little bit downhill, it will go over 110. I believe the maximum I've been able to do with a trailer is 116. And yes, that's one on a downhill on the freeway. Take this exit. We have to get on the other freeway here. And with that, I'll be concluding this video. Thank you very much for spending the time today. Again, please like and subscribe, leave comments, let me know what you want to see. I will be doing next Bus Simulator 18 video. In terms of gaming, I'll only be doing Xbox. I won't be doing anything else. Probably more truck driver after that. I might do some train simulator. But this is it. And thank you again for spending the time, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.